guys, so welcome to our second part of our Hoya collection. This is my latest collection. It's been growing so well. I'm loving them. It growing in quantity and quality of my plants, and I love them all. So please enjoy and get you a popcorn or something and have fun watching it, and hopefully I will encourage you to plant your own Hoyas. So our next one is my Hoya serpent. This is one of my newest, but when I have them, he only got like four of those leaves, and all of these new growth is from my care already. And look how much they actually growing. I love them. They love a lot of humidity, so they are perfect in my greenhouse. They are so gorgeous and precious. They are very hairy. It has some hair, and I love it. So next one is my Hoya Matilde. This actually is one of the leaves. These are the new leaves. This 1, 2, 3, and one at the bottom is the old ones. That is the original ones right there. Those 4 are the original leaves. So this 2, that's bigger than the 4, and these new growths on the side are at the back. Those are actually new. Aren't they gorgeous? And I don't know what is this, but it is not dirt, but it looks like it has a variegation of some sort. I don't know. I don't know, you guys, but maybe it is, maybe it's not. So give me a comment. Looks beautiful. My next one is my Hoya SP DML 5655B from Thailand, 1 ml 1398. When I had her, there's only one leaf, just this one, and in 3 to 4 weeks I have this new growth coming. And if you notice, I believe there's more coming on that side, which is gorgeous. I love those veins. Look at that. Aren't they gorgeous? This is my Hoya SP DML 5655B Thailand, 1 ml 1398. Okay guys, my next one is my Hoya Collection. When I have it, still one leaf, and it's still one leaf now. But if you notice, there's some new growth coming right there. Love. This is one of my latest one. It's gorgeous. Hoya Collection. Next one, you guys, is my Hoya Melliflua. If you notice, it has different size leaves, and this is one of my longest leaf besides my cotton candy, if you notice that. And another one is right here, which is almost the same as the one at the bottom, except this one is super humongous. I don't know what happened to it. And if you go this side, there's some new growth. Actually, when I have this one, there's a growth on this side, but I guess it got stressed during transport, so they fell off. But it's all right. I know they'll come back for more. So I have 2 more right there, and then a new branch is coming out that way. And if you go on top, there's another leaf here and more growth. Love. Okay guys, so this is my Hoya Hindu rope or compacta. If you notice, it grows really long. I noticed that few days ago I found like I don't know, like a white stuff, and I thought it was a mealybug. So I got so mad. I'm just joking, I'm not mad. Well, actually it is not a mealybug. It is actually this tiny little perlite that got stuck, and I thought it was a mealybug. Jeez, it gave me a fright. But then I cleaned her up, and then I put a little bit of stick so it stand up. But look how gorgeous. And I have several of these, including some of my rehab Hoya compacta that I got from the lady, the same lady that I got the other plants, and they look gorgeous. I was thinking to put them all together in the same pot, and hopefully they grow all together. That will be gorgeous. This next one is my Hoya cinnamomophilia. That's mouthful. Cinnamomophilia. Isn't that gorgeous? When I have this, you still got 2 leaf, and it's still 2 leaf, except look at this little guy coming. Woohoo! That is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And it go up and up and up, and hopefully there's more coming on that side. But I am more focused on this one because it's gonna give me a branch or a leaf or some sort. We'll see. Okay, so this is my Hoya cinnamomophilia. Next is my Hoya endoensis. When I got her, it's the same, and now it's still the same. I don't mind. I would rather make him grow more roots than grow leaves, because the leaves will come later as soon as they're stable in their root system, and that will be lovely. Don't worry guys, my soil is not wet. It's just my soil is organic soil, so they are darker, but they are not wet. Believe me, they're just really, really dark. And there you go, Hoya endoensis. My next one is my Hoya string beans, they call it, but it's a shepherd's eye. And if you notice, they are really, really long, elongated one, which I love. And I have this first one right on this side, and then this at the back is from one of my trade. I love it, and I just stuck it here too so that they can get fuller, and I love that. And they are getting really, really gorgeous. And if you notice, I have this arm right here, and I have more arm growing on this side. They're just growing really, really well. So my next one is my Hoya honey. When I first have these honey, there's only 2 leaf, and it's right those 2. This one and this arm right here that's growing is actually the newest on this plant, and I love it. Look at that, aren't they gorgeous? So my next one is Hoya nemaleroides. Please forgive me if that's how you not pronounce it, or that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. I know I will butcher this. As I told you before, I am not good on names, and especially those weird names like that, nemaleroides or nemaleroides. Forgive me guys, I am trying, okay? But this is the growth that's giving me right now. It's right here. It is actually finding light, so it's going bent this way because the light is coming out this way. But that is gorgeous nevertheless. Look how beautiful these babies. All right, this is my Hoya nemaleroides or nemaleroides. So guys, my next one is my other Hoya Bortonei. This is actually a narrower version of the first Bortonei I showed you. It's actually, I have one right there propagating. This is actually also an Hoya SPAFF Bortonei, just like the first in a big pot I showed you. And this is actually growing real well, and compared to this one, this is also a Hoya SPAFF Bortonei, but the leaves is narrower than the other one, but they're both the same name. All right, so give me an info about this, you guys. Okay guys, so this one is my Hoya Kentiana. This is actually a sun-stressed Hoya Kentiana. I have one that I'm gonna show you in a bit what it looks like when it is not sun-stressed. It's actually almost like the Wayeti eye, but a little bit shorter, I believe. But this is the sun-stressed. I got this from one of my trade, which is, you'll see the unboxing video if you notice. So just take a look at that and you will see the Hoya Kentiana. And also guys, did you know the difference about the Wayeti eye and the Kentiana? When they are sun-stressed, Kentiana turns red like this, gorgeous maroonish reddish, while the Hoya Wayeti eye turns yellow. Alright, so those are the difference between the two. My next one is the Hoya Euskeliana. When I first had this, there's only 3 leaves, and all of these leaves right here, and that little one guy right there, and that one right there, they are all new. Aren't they gorgeous? They are growing really well, and I love all of them, you guys. This one is my latest one. This one is Hoya Rosita. I haven't seen any much of the growth yet, you guys, but I've seen some roots coming out right there. I think I have to fill. Is there's an ant? I think I saw an ant, but it's okay. If they will correlate on my plants and they'll not hurt it, I am fine with it. It's, you know, nature, you know. So guys, this is Hoya Rosita. My next one is this Hoya verticillata. It's a mystery one. It's a mystery. It will just depend on once it has flowers, it gives us what it is really. And I have this as one leaf, but if you notice, come close this way, there are, I can see a growth. There is some growth going on, and I love. And I am kinda scared growing this one because I'm not sure how they're gonna sprout, because if you notice, the branch right there is like so curled up, but look at that, they're just growing. So I'm happy, very happy. And two of them, see, they're growing. So yeah, my baby is getting bigger. So guys, I have this little crinkle 8, Hoya crinkle 8 right there. I am trying to propagate and see, and it's working really well. I didn't put it in water, I just stick it straight to the soil, and they are growing really well. Same thing with my next one is my Bella. This is actually propagating real well without going to the water. I put it straight to the soil, and look what it is now, guys. It's getting really long, beautiful and big, and it's ready for some trading, you guys. So guys, this one is my Hoya odorata. I have her as 2-leaf one, and then I just noticed there's new growth going. Go ahead, girl, you're looking gorgeous. And this is my Hoya odorata, you guys. My next Hoya in my collection is Hoya Charrier, and looking good. This has only been planted in soil for a week, and she looked actually gorgeous, you guys. And I have another one somewhere, I just don't know where it is, but this is the one of them, Hoya Charrier. So guys, these two right here are one or two of the many plants I got from this lady that it needs some rehabbing. If you notice, some of the leaves is kind of dried out. I don't want to remove all of those leaves because they're still, I still want them to acclimate on a place, and I will try to save what I can save out of them. But they are gorgeous still. And this is my rehab Hoya compacta or Hindu rope, guys. So guys, this is the first of all my Hoyas. This is my first one. This is my Hoya compacta or Hindu rope. This is the first one I have as a cutting, and I believe it's like 1 or 2 leaf cutting. I stuck in the soil and it works, and from then on I started collecting more and more, and I believe now I have at least 70 different species or varieties, if you say so, and they are so gorgeous. How will you not like it? You know, it is just so different. Every single one of them are different, beautiful, and flowers or no flowers or no bloom or whatnot, just their leaves is just phenomenal. Beautiful plant. So guys, my next one is my Hoya Bangongoy. Ay, goodness. The Bangongoy. When I had her, there's only 1 and 2 leaf, and I didn't notice when I'm propagating it, it is touching the water at the end, so it kind of wilted, so I cut that off, and it's doing very well because look at it, there's a new leaf growth. And also, if you notice, there's more little growth coming right there, and I believe there's one on the other end, but I can't see it. But overall, this baby is doing wonderful. Hoya Bangongoy, guys. Okay guys, so this is my Hoya Polynura. When I had her, it's a cutting of a 2-leaf, which is those 2 big ones right there. And everything that you see on top right there are new growth. Within 3-4 weeks that I had her, this is the best growth I ever got from her. And it is so beautiful. It is just overwhelming beautiful. It makes you really happy to see all those growth. My next one is Hoya Rebecca. It's right there. The new growth that I saw is that 1 leaf right there. And if you notice, all the way to the end right there are more little leaves coming. And she's really gorgeous. I'm sorry about those water marks. I tried not to clean them because I want them to grow as natural as it could be. Besides, they're in my greenhouse. And this is, guys, is my Hoya Rebecca. Here, guys, is one of my latest one. This is Hoya Collection. Did you see all those veinings? Those are gorgeous. That is so beautiful. I cannot believe the reason why they are so expensive is because of those. This is one of the expensive plants I have, I think. I don't know about the rest, but I think everything that in my collection, common or uncommon, are very expensive to me because they're all very dear to me. So I could not, they are like priceless, okay? Let's put it that way. And they are gorgeous. Look at that. I haven't seen any growth yet because it's only been out in the water for a week. So hopefully in 2-3 weeks we will see some new growth, you guys. This is my Hoya Collection. This one, guys, is my Hoya Merellii, and this is the long leaf form right there. They are gorgeous. It has a little bit of sun stress, but not very much because I'm getting scared getting too close to the sun because I don't want them to die. I don't want them to burn and die, you know. Okay, guys, so this is my Hoya Merellii long leaf. So this one, guys, is also my Hoya Viola. It's the same one with the one right there. They are the same. They are Hoya Viola, which I got from the same branch actually, and I just cut it in few. They are gorgeous. They are super gorgeous and large leaf like so, and it looks like almost like triangle leaf if you look at them, or a teardrop. They're gorgeous. And this is my Hoya Viola. Next one, guys, is my Hoya Acuta Pink Splash. It is a very irregular shaped leaf, and while I have her, she's only one lifted and now produce another leaf. And this arm right here, and we already talked about that she's gonna grow really big and will give me a lot of leaves and a lot of cuttings so I can share it to all of our friends. Okay, you guys, this is my Hoya Acuta Pink Splash. Here, you guys, is another Hoya Charrier. It's one of the 2 that I have. It came from the same branch. I just cut them so it's easy for me propagating it because it's getting too long and it's so hard for me to put it in my container. So now they are doing really well, and this is one of my new ones, you guys. Hoya Charrier. So, guys, in this one, in my ceramic pot, I have to transfer her because she's getting really big for her pot, and I want her to grow more by putting her in a bigger pot, and I think she's loving it. And some of them I let them go down, such as these hang, and some of it, that long ones, I trellis them all the way. And this is my Hoya Carnosa Crimson Queen. If you notice, the queen has the variegation, a white part on outside. The variegation is outside right here, while the princess, let's see, while the princess right here, the white is inside and the variegation is the green one. Okay, so this is the princess, the Hoya Crimson Princess. Hoya Carnosa Crimson Princess has the green variegation outside, and the queen has a white variegation outside. They are opposite. Okay, So this is my Hoya Crimson, Hoya Carnosa Crimson Queen. My next one, guys, is my Hoya Wayeti. You seen this before on my first Hoya collection video, and actually this is in 2 pots, but it's getting so big on a pot, so I decided to transfer them here in my, I believe this is at least a 10-inch pot. It's a ceramic pot, and they loving it. They giving me a whole bunch of leaves, new growth, which I love. This is my Hoya Wayeti. So guys, this is my other Hoya Carnosa Crimson Queen that is also growing in a bigger pot, and I also trellis it so that they can grow better. I think they grow better if they are trellis. Okay, but I let some of them hang as well, so it's all good. They're mixed. So next I have this Hoya Obobata. They are growing really well in a hanging pot, so I decided to transfer her into this trellis pot, and this is in a 12-inch pot, you guys. I put her in a big pot because it's just overcrowded in that little one, and I think they're loving it here because they're giving me a lot of growth, and I love that. And I don't mind them not giving me flowers yet. I just want them to grow, and I believe if you put any plants in a bigger pot, they grow faster. But do not overwater them, because overwatering them will kill them. They'll give you root rot, and you don't want that. So even though I transfer them to a bigger pot like so, I still water them once a week only, or until I notice that their roots or their soil is dry. Right now they are still wet, so I am not gonna water them until this weekend. I water all my plants all at the same time, and I water them on Saturday. So I know I have a schedule for them, and if I see that one of them needed some water, then I will tag them by putting a little stick, so I know that I already watered them, so I won't water on Saturday again. Because the worst thing is you overwater and you kill your plants, and you don't want that. This is so gorgeous and so expensive to lose, you know, guys. It is getting too expensive. And look at that. So I trellis there, and look, give me one of these, and since it is not sticking to anything yet, they won't give me leaves. So I am going to trellis them like so, and hopefully they'll give me leaves soon. And another one is, remember my little ones? Well, my little is not little anymore. They are now grown, and it is on this side. I trellis them too because they started growing all those air roots, and I don't want to mess it. And I believe that's a peduncle, but I am not going to hold my breath for that because I just want her to grow. But if they're gonna give me flowers, I would love to have it as well. But hey, who don't want flowers, right? So this is my Hoya Obobata, you guys. Okay guys, so inside this container is my Hoya multiflora or shooting star. They are actually propagating. It came from one of my plant friends. Let me see if I can grab it. And it's been here for at least 3-4 days. I don't remember, but I love it. And if you can see right there, all those nodes is started to plump up. It's because they are going to produce roots, right? And she gave me a whole bunch of flowers. However, over time they just fall off, and there's only 2 left. But if you turn around right here, there are a lot of peduncle, and I believe those peduncle are new. So if I probably let this sit in the water and put it in the ground or soil, this will grow flowers for me. It's only been few days, so the leaf is still not as great because it's been sitting out in the package for almost a week, trying to get to me. So we're gonna put it back in the water, right? So don't throw those containers of chips and stuff like that that you bought in a store. That's what I use to propagate mine. Especially if it's long or tall like this, it's easier to propagate to something like this. And I don't have a space for containers, so I'm just gonna leave it like this. And it works, you guys. So hey, why do I have to buy something that I can reuse, something that I already have, right? And that guy is my Hoya multiflora. So guys, this is my Hoya sweetheart, Hoya Kiri Eye sweetheart. And I don't know if he didn't get a memo or she didn't get a memo, but look at the leaf. They are trying to grow 2 leaves in one, and there are 2 opening, like there are 2 hearts gonna be coming out. But unfortunately, it doesn't work that way, you guys. There's only 1 leaf right there, but it has 2 openings. So they're trying to do a 2 hearts, and then I got 1 more there, and those are the 2 leaves that's new, and more growth coming in. And these 2 are the old leaves, heart leaves. They are gorgeous. Okay guys, so my next Hoya Kiri Eye is my Hoya Lucky Heart, Hoya Kiri Eye Lucky Heart, or outside variegation. Unfortunately, few days ago I accidentally dropped these and broke the pots and everything else, and on top of it I have a broken leaf, which is I don't like seeing. So what I do, I put a bandage over it. And hopefully this will grow in few days. I'm gonna take it off and see if it heals, because I don't want to see my baby getting hurt. And I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm sorry again. And then in this one, when I bought these, there's only 4 weak, as in really weak leaves, because the lady didn't water them, and they are so droopy and so not alive. But now it produced 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a lot of leaves growing, at least 5, and 5 leaves, and these gorgeous new growth right there. So I guess she still loves me even though I dropped her. I'm so sorry, you. I'm so sorry. So guys, this is my other Hoya Kiri Eye sweetheart. This is also 1 leaf, and if you notice, there's a new growth coming right there. I love. That's actually a new growth, please. Please tell me there's a new growth. It is a new growth. I'm just joking, you guys. So this is it, my Hoya Kiri Eye sweetheart. This is my other Hoya Kiri Eye sweetheart that gives me peduncles right there and flowers. However, when the hurricane came a few days ago, or it's not actually a hurricane but a storm, so unfortunately the squirrel got into my greenhouse and knocked this down with the flowers on, and next thing I knew, everything is in the ground. All of the peduncle, besides 2 of them, bloom, actually opens up, and the rest is on the floor. I could not believe it. I am so sad. However, those 2 that gave me is just making me so special. So I still love you, and I always will. Okay, I love all my plants. And this is, guys, is my Hoya Kiri Eye sweetheart. So guys, I forgot to tell you, I have at least 4 or 5 pots with Hoya Kiri Eye sweetheart, the green ones. And if you notice, this one has new growth. This actually came from the same long vine, and what I did is I cut them and transplanted them in their different pots so they can grow better and give me more growth that I can see right now. I think they love me. They are growing. All of my Hoyas love me. They grow really well, you guys. That is gorgeous. Okay guys, so if I show you my Hoya Sweetheart, the green version, and my Hoya Lucky Heart. This is my Hoya variegated Kirii. It is actually just one leaf, so I'm not sure. I noticed that there's a node when I take it apart and see if it has node, because they said if it doesn't have node for a single leaf, they are not gonna grow. So we'll see. I'm still hoping that this guy will grow. This is from my friend Lori Martin. Shout out to you, Lori Martin. Thanks for this. Loving it. This is actually my second Hoya. My first one is my compacta, and then this is my first Hoya that my friend gave me, and I love it. She's my BFF. Alright, I'll talk to you soon. Okay guys, so this is my next one. This is, I was told, a Hoya carnosa, but nobody really can tell me what is this. If you notice, I have a lot of growth, and the leaves are really big and thick, and it gave me a lot of this arm right here. Not a lot, it gives me this arm, this beautiful new growth, and this growth right here I love, and they are really thick, and at the bottom is kind of like hairy kind of type, and it has some splash to it. Those are splash, they are not watermarks. So let me know, what do you think is this, you guys? Because I am wondering what is this. I would love to know what is this so I can label them. So please let us know, or let me know. Thank you, you guys. Okay guys, so last but not least is my Hoya Kentiana. This is actually one of my latest acquired in my collection. This is gorgeous, and this actually came from Puerto Rico, and they are so gorgeous. Look at that. This is, I got this the same time I have the sun stressed one, if you notice, and they are so gorgeous, thick, elongated leaves, just how I love it. So this is my Hoya Kentiana, guys. And last but not least is my Hoya Lineares. I love it because it's small, but look how elongated every single leaves. I love it. It's just gorgeous. I don't know what's wrong with me and being those elongated leaves are my favorite, but I love them. But I love all of them. My little leaves, my rounded leaves, my heart leaves, and especially my long leaves. I love all of them, you guys. So please don't forget to subscribe. And this is my last one, you guys. I hope you enjoy our video today. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Maraming salamat po sa inyong panunood hanggang sa muli. Keep smiling, be safe, happy planting, collecting, and God bless. Bye, you guys. I will see you in our next video.
Hi guys, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share our videos. Until next time, thank you. Bye-bye.